Hi, my name is Barbara Johnson. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I would like to share with you a friendship card that I have made using the Stampin' Up! Stamp set Artistically Asian, and we'll be doing the friendship. You're going to need the stitched shaped framelits, and we'll be using the smallest circle out of that. Your 1-inch punch, some black cardstock, a 5 1/4 by 4-inch real red, a 2 by 6-inch real red for the fan, and I have already stamped on this because the gold needs time to dry. You'll need a 2 by 4.5 in the crumb cake for the screen, and 2 pieces of black cardstock that measures 1/2 inch and scored at 1/4, and a piece of scratch paper. So on the little black piece, we want to make it 1/2 inch, cut that down, and then score that at 1/4 inch. On the black cardstock, you want to cut it at 4 1/4. Let's score it at 4 1/4, and we're going to cut it at 5 1/2. That should be all of the cutting. Okay, the real red, we want to use the real red cardstock and stamp it in the gold. Using the flower from the stamp set, and you want to randomly stamp You don't have to worry too much about the center of the card because the screen is going to be covering it. And one more. We'll set this aside to dry. And we want to stamp the same friendship in the gold. Just giving that a little chance to adhere to the paper. Put the gold away and let this dry. We'll be using our 1-inch circle punch on that. Okay, on the screen, I've already stamped it, and I put it in the Simply Scored tool at on the long side, and I scored it every 1/8 inch all the way to the end. and then the 2" by 6" Real Red. I have already stamped that to give it a chance to dry, and I scored this on the long side every 1/2 inch. And then I flipped it over, and in between every 1/2 inch I scored it at 1/4 inch. And doing it this way gives you the mountain valley fold and makes it much easier for folding the screen. Okay, and you would do the mountain, the valley, and the mountain, and the valley. But before we get started on that, let's put our washi tape on it. And you want to put it on about 1/4 inch down. Press it hard to adhere it and fold it over. Okay, now let's finish folding. This tape, we go. Alright, you want to gather that, and as you hold it tight, to be hands-free, I use a chip clip. And from the holiday catalog, I have some gold cording left over, and they match our new tassels, which are an early release from the Eastern Palace Suite, and they match perfectly. So you take this cording and you wrap it around, leave a tail off to the side there, wrap it around 2 or 3 times, and then you're going to tie it. Cut this piece off. Leave a tail on both sides. Okay. Now let's put our tassel on. And I do that just to give it some there. Okay. Let's cut off the excess. And there's our fan. Okay, we'll set that aside for now. We'll bring in the big shot. And I'm using the magnetic platform, acrylic plate, my cardstock, and the framelit, stitch framelits die. Run that through the Big Shot. Okay, and on this piece here, should be dry enough now, we're going to use our circle punch and punch that out. And to the back of that, we're going to use a Stampin' Dimensional. And put it in the center. Okay, those pieces are done. We'll set those aside. And onto our screen. Okay, the Simply Score tool. And you want to put this in. Let's see if I can do it over here. And score it at 1/4 of an inch. Okay, you want to fold these on the score line. Right, and with a little bit of the liquid glue, on the inside, on both sides, you're going to adhere them to the ends of the screen. And just hold them for a few seconds there. Okay, so that is done. We want to take our base card and with the red, real red, we want to glue that to the front of the card. Oh, and I just moved it. There we go. And to the back of the screen for Stampin' Dimensionals. Let's give this one a little bit of a shave here. Go. And we're going to put this on the side of the card about 1/2 inch from the side. Okay, and our friendship saying. You're going to want glue on this side and a Stampin' Dimensional on this side. Okay, just adhere that to the card. And your fan. I need to grab my glue dots. Okay. Put several of those on. And your fan's going to go right there. And then we need one more glue dot. Put it on the black just to hold that tassel in place there. Okay, there's my card today. Thank you for stopping by. Have a great day.